Hey there. You've done enough for today. Now, let's find some peace together. Let's start here. Not with a grand plan, just with breath. Breathe in slowly. Hold. And breathe out gently. You're here, even if you haven't felt present all day. Even if it feels like your body's been going through the motions, while your brain is somewhere far away, that in-between space where you're technically doing everything right, but you still feel like a ghost in your own life? Yeah, that space. Let's talk about it. Let's feel through it. Autopilot doesn't always look like crisis. Sometimes it looks like checking your email before you've even had water, like saying good when someone asks how you are, even though you haven't actually paused long enough to know. It looks like moving from one task to the next, without remembering the in-between. And then, at some point, you look up and wonder, where did the week go? Where did I go? Breathe in again, slow and steady. Hold. And exhale the fog, just a little. Running on autopilot is one of the quietest forms of burnout, because from the outside, everything might look fine. You're functioning. You're responsive. You're responsible. But inside, numb, disengaged, detached from the life you're technically living. Maybe you can't remember the last time you felt truly awake, truly you. Maybe the things that used to spark joy just feel like more tabs open in your mental browser. Maybe you keep catching yourself staring off into space, wondering what happened to the version of you who was curious, alive, vibrant. If that sounds familiar, you're not failing, you're not broken, you're just depleted. And that makes so much sense, because you've been surviving, navigating systems that reward busyness over being, environments that ask for your output, but not your presence. Let's pause that system for just a second, even if it's still running around you, even if Slack is pinging or emails are waiting. You can carve out a tiny moment to return to you. Breathe in deeply. Hold. And breathe out the static noise that's been drowning out your own voice. Let's not fix anything right now. Let's just notice. Notice how your shoulders are sitting. Notice if your jaw is clenched. Notice whether your breath has been shallow all day. You don't need to change it yet. You just get to notice. That's how we start to wake up. Not all at once, but breath by breath. Think of this like a gentle knock on your inner door. A way of saying, hey, I know you're in there. I haven't forgotten about you. And even if the rest of your life feels like a blur right now, this moment, this breath, it's real. It's yours. Inhale slowly. Hold. Exhale and imagine your nervous system softening. You don't need to have a breakthrough. You don't need to suddenly feel full of energy. Sometimes the most revolutionary thing you can do is come home to your body, to yourself, even for just a few seconds. Ask yourself gently, what's something, anything, that has felt real today? A sip of coffee, a laugh that slipped out, The way the sun hit the pavement during your commute, a single deep breath, tiny moments, not grand gestures, but that's where aliveness lives. You don't have to quit your job, reinvent your whole life, or make a 5-year plan to stop zoning out. Sometimes it starts with just remembering you're a human, not a machine, not a task robot, not a product. And you, dear one, are allowed to be tired of performing. You're allowed to long for more meaning, more connection, more of you. Let's take another breath, not out of obligation, but as an offering to your body, your spirit, your tired heart. Inhale deeply. Hold. And exhale the version of you who thinks dissociation is the only way to cope. You might still have to show up at work tomorrow. You might still go through the motions sometimes. But tonight, you get to reclaim a piece of yourself with breath, with awareness, with kindness. You're not behind. You're not lost. You're not too far gone. You're just tired, and waking up takes time. So let this be the smallest beginning, a flicker, a signal, a breath that says, I'm still here, and I want to come back to life. Inhale one last time with me. Hold, and exhale slowly, fully, freely. You're not a ghost. You're not just a cog in the machine. You're a soul, and you deserve to feel like one, even now, especially now. Thank you for giving yourself this moment. As you step into whatever's next, sleep, quiet, or just being, you don't have to carry the chaos. You can carry this peace instead. If you'd like more moments like this, feel free to subscribe and come back anytime you need. Until we meet again, be kind to yourself.